Good day, my fellow Star Wars fans, and welcome. My name is Benjamin, and today is Christmas Eve. Can you believe it? I've been waiting an entire year for this day. And you know what I think of when I think of Christmas? I think of Star Wars, because all three of the most recently released Star Wars movies were released in December. So, in honor of Christmas and in honor of Star Wars, today we're going to be building Han Solo's blaster. So, what you're going to need for this build is masking tape, scissors, black spray paint, metallic silver spray paint, and a plastic Han Solo blaster. So right here I've got my DL-44, which is the blaster Han Solo uses in the movies. I got it at a garage sale a couple of years back, and it makes sounds and it's pretty darn accurate. Now these aren't widely available anymore because they were released back in 1996, but you can get similar blasters online for really cheap. So the first thing I did was take out all the screws and separate the blaster into two halves. This makes the painting process much faster, and it also helps protect the blaster's inner electronics. As I'm painting the blaster, I'm just going over the whole thing several times to make sure I get a solid coat. It's one of the most tedious parts of the build because of how long it takes, but the nice look you get in the end makes it worthwhile. Now I'm moving on to painting the second part of the blaster. I have to be really careful on this part because I don't want to mess up any of the electronics inside the blaster, but I also want to get a nice solid coat of paint just like the other side. So our initial coat of paint is looking really good. As you can see here, I've taped up the inside electronics on the blaster because I'm going to flip the pieces over and paint the insides so we get a nice clean black all over. So, we've got our black DL-44 here, and it is looking pretty darn nice. So now I'm gonna move on to painting this end barrel piece silver. Our paint is now dry, and I've taken off all the tape, and it looks amazing. So now I'm just going to add some little details and we should be done. So I'm going to take this Q-tip here and just spray paint the end of it silver, and I'm just going to use this to go around the edges and just give it some wear and tear and make it seem really metallic and real. There we go, we've got our metal highlights on the front end. I don't know if you can see it there, but it looks pretty good. So, here's our finished product. It looks a lot better than I thought it would. The metal detailing turned out really, really, really well, and you can really see it here on camera. And I think I'm really proud of myself for this build, because this is one of the most complicated I've ever done. I even managed to keep the sound intact, which is just amazing for me. As some of you may have noticed, Wesley, for those of you who don't know, Wesley is my cousin who is absolutely obsessed with Star Wars. I'm getting off track. What was I saying? Oh yeah, some of you may have noticed that on Han Solo's blaster, the handle is brown, but on mine, it's black. Why is that? Well, the reason for that is that I don't own a single drop of brown paint. So once I do get that paint, I will paint the handle, but for now, black's good for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know every YouTuber says this, but if you liked it, please hit the like button. It just helps me know if you like what I'm doing and if I need to change what I'm doing. If there's anything you want to tell me or any suggestions for a future video, leave it in the comments below. If you want to see more of my stuff, please consider subscribing. My name is Benjamin. May the Force be with you.